In this video, we will cover publishing your posts. This will include the status, visibility, and publish items in the Publish section of the Edit Posts page. For the revision item, see the previous video on revisions. Once you are ready to publish your post, all you have to do is click the Publish button. Once you have published your post, you will notice that the Publish button changes from Publish to Update, and the Preview button changes from Preview to Preview Changes, and the Save Draft button disappears completely. You can check the site. Let's go to another window where we have the site loaded. Hit the refresh, and you can see our post is at the top of our news feed. If you've published a post before you want, you can click the Edit button on the status, use the drop-down button and change it from Publish to Draft. Click OK and Update, and you will notice that our post is now in draft mode. If we go back to our site and hit refresh, our post no longer is there. You can use the visibility item to protect posts from general viewing by giving them a password or making them private. If we click the edit link next to the visibility, you'll see that it has selected public. That is the default. But if we wanted to password protect our post, that would require that users enter the password prior to actually viewing the content. So now that we've published it as a password protected post, if we go to our site and refresh, you'll see the users get to see the title, but the title is prefixed with protected, and they have to enter a password in order to see the text. There's not very many reasons you would actually password protect one of your posts in your library. Rather than password protecting it and showing your patrons and your website visitors that you have content there that they can't see, you're better off making it private, clicking OK and Update. Then we go back to our website, refresh, and we won't even see the post. And also, we won't see it if we search for the post. If we were to do that, the only way someone could view the post is to actually have the link and be logged in. So if we go to visit the site where I am logged in, you'll see that I can see the post in the stream. So this is a good way to do it if you have posts that you only want library personnel to see, and they can see it when they're logged into your website. Another thing you can do with the visibility section is to have your post be a sticky post. And what that means is it will stick this post to the front page, meaning it will not flow down as other posts, newer posts are created. It will stay at the top of the page. So if we click OK here and publish, and we go to, our page, refresh, you can see our post is there. Now, it's possibly hard to see on the video, but if you look at this post, you can see that it's got a light blue background with this theme. This is to indicate that this post will stay at the top. So if we were to change the date on this post or add a new post, let's do another quick post. New post. testing sticky posts. And we publish that. Now, you would expect this one to be above our Frankenstein one. So if we go back to our page and we hit refresh, you will see that the Frankenstein letters is still at the top and our brand new post is below it. Now, this is perfect for announcing an event or some other kind of thing in the community or your library. And then once the event happens, we come back to our post. And you can see it's marked as sticky. We come back to our post, go to visibility, uncheck the box, click OK, and update. Then if we look at our page again and hit refresh, we'll notice that the Frankenstein letter took its normal place in the flow, the chronological flow of our post. So our test post is now above it, and they all have a background of white. Now there's an interesting thing also. If you want to, you can publish a post, you can backdate a post, or you can schedule a post. So let's say that we want to publish this post next month. Notice that since the date we entered in here was in the future, our update button became a schedule button. So once I hit schedule and we go back to our website, hit refresh, Letters of Frankenstein is no longer in our stream. If we go to our All Posts page, we'll see that it is scheduled, and it's at the top because it's at the newest date, a date that hasn't even arrived yet. So this is excellent if you want to type up a number of posts. You can then schedule them so they come into your data stream or into your news stream slowly, which is ideal if you're going on vacation. You can also post date. So let's say I wanted this actually to be posted last week on the 10th, and I forgot to actually publish it. So I can publish it to the 10th, change the date, republish, go back to my site, hit refresh, and you'll see that we go back the number of days. There it is on the 10th in its normal spot in the chronological flow for the posts. You probably don't want to do this for more than a day or two because, as you saw, that will be way down in the stream and nobody will really see it. So it is better to post it on the day that you post it and mention in the text that this was actually an event that happened previously. Now, one thing you've noticed is, let's go back to our post. Notice this is a very, very long post, and when it was in the data stream, that was very long. So we have ways we can shorten it up. We can add the more, insert read more tag right there, update. Go back now, we can go back here. We'll hit refresh and notice now that only part of our post is here and there's a continue reading. That's what the read more button will do for us. So our long post doesn't end up taking up the whole stream. And that's the Publish Your Post video. Thanks for joining us.